Hello and welcome back to Who Died Today. In today's tribute, we honor 5 unforgettable legends who passed away on this day, November 6th, and in recent days. These icons did more than entertain, they broke barriers, inspired communities, and faced life's trials with unwavering strength. From a visionary producer behind cinematic masterpieces like Titanic, to a beloved actress whose kindness touched millions, each of their stories reminds us of the courage, resilience, and creativity they embodied. If these memories resonate with you, or if these stars left an impact on your life, please give this video a thumbs up in their honor. Your support helps us keep their legacies alive. Thank you for joining us to celebrate the lives of these remarkable icons. Number 5. Jon Landau, the visionary behind iconic cinema. On July 23, 1960, a visionary was born, one who would change the way audiences experience film. Jon Landau was more than just a producer for blockbuster films like Titanic and Avatar. He was a master of crafting immersive journeys, bringing stories to life with such depth that viewers forgot they were watching a movie. For Landau, cinema wasn't just about telling stories, it was about creating worlds. Landau's career was defined by daring ambition and a commitment to pushing the boundaries of what film could achieve. When he worked on Titanic, he did more than just produce, he believed in the story so deeply that he poured his heart into every detail, striving to make the audience feel the tragedy and beauty of that fateful night. His dedication was rewarded with an Academy Award for Best Picture. Later in Avatar, Landau's relentless drive for perfection led to groundbreaking advancements in visual effects, making Pandora feel as real as the world outside the theater. Imagine Landau on set, overseeing the fine details, every costume, every special effect, and every nuance of performance. Known for his eye for perfection, he would often remind his team, "It's not enough for people to watch, we need them to feel." His vision was rooted in empathy, and he wanted audiences to walk away with a piece of that emotional experience embedded in their memories. At the heart of Jon's life was his relationship with his wife, Julie Landau. Julie was more than a partner, she was his confidante and grounding force, keeping him centered even when he was entangled in high-stakes projects. Together they shared a love for the arts and were deeply committed to supporting charitable causes. Julie once shared in an interview that Jon's brilliance didn't stop with film, he had a quiet wisdom about life too, and that was what made their bond so deep. Yet even a visionary like Jon faced criticism. Some saw the massive budgets of his films as reckless, doubting whether the returns would justify the expense. But Landau held firm in his vision. He was quoted as saying, "I wanted to make people feel something so deep they wouldn't forget it. Cinema isn't just an escape, it's a way to connect." His resilience and belief in his vision allowed him to silence the skeptics, leaving an indelible mark on the industry that continues to inspire filmmakers today. Landau passed away on July 5, 2024, but his legacy lives on through the worlds he helped build. Number 4. Aneta Corsaut, the beloved actress with a heart of gold. Born on November 3, 1933, Aneta Corsaut became a beloved television icon, forever remembered as Helen Crump on The Andy Griffith Show. But beyond the laughs and heartfelt moments on screen, Corsaut left behind a legacy of kindness and integrity. Her character, Helen, brought warmth, patience, and wisdom to millions, becoming a role model in her own right. Aneta's life was marked by her quiet strength and dedication to portraying intelligent, grounded female characters. While known primarily for her role as Helen Crump, Aneta was a devoted theater actress and acting coach. Her passion for authenticity was evident in every role she took, particularly in her portrayal of Helen, a role she insisted remained true to her values. For Aneta, Helen wasn't just a supporting character, she was a strong, educated woman who held her own and refused to conform to the expectations of her time. On set, her friendship with Andy Griffith became the stuff of legends. He often called her a spirit of kindness, a phrase that encapsulated her essence. Their bond was more than professional, it was a deep, mutual respect and affection that went beyond the screen. Those close to her recall how she and Andy would often share quiet conversations about life, art, and the joy of simply making others happy. Aneta once said, "Acting gave me the family I didn't have, and her friendships on set filled a place in her heart." But Aneta's dedication to her craft wasn't always easy. Producers often felt that her portrayal of Helen was too strong for a woman in that era. But Aneta stood her ground. "I will not let her become a backdrop," she once declared. Her insistence on Helen's integrity helped pave the way for complex female characters on television, a legacy that continues today. For Aneta, acting wasn't about pretending, it was about truth. "Every character has a soul, and that's what I try to find," she said. Her gentle spirit and fierce dedication to her principles left an indelible mark on her audience and her peers alike. Aneta Corsaut passed away on November 6, 1995, leaving a lasting legacy on the television screen and in the hearts of her fans. Number 3. Jean Tierney, the beauty hiding heartache. Jean Tierney, born on November 19, 1920, dazzled Hollywood with her talent and beauty, starring in classics like Laura and Leave Her to Heaven. Yet, beneath the glamour was a woman fighting silent battles. In a time when perfection was expected of female stars, Jean didn't hide her struggles. She faced her pain openly, embodying strength and resilience. Jean's life and career remain a testament to the complexity of Hollywood's golden age and the toll it often took on its brightest stars. Jean was celebrated for her powerful, nuanced performances, earning an Academy Award nomination for her role in Leave Her to Heaven. She portrayed characters with dark complexity, embracing roles that reflected the depth of human nature. But behind her captivating smile was a reality few knew. Jean contracted rubella during her pregnancy, which affected her daughter, Daria, who was born with severe disabilities. This experience shattered her, leading her to confront her pain in a way few in Hollywood would dare. Her marriage to famed fashion designer Oleg Cassini was passionate yet tumultuous, filled with both love and hardship. They separated, but their bond remained. Their love was marked by trials, yet it was undeniable. Those close to Jean say that Cassini was one of the few who truly saw her for who she was beyond the spotlight, a woman who carried both beauty and sorrow. In a world that didn't discuss mental health, Jean openly spoke about her depression and time in psychiatric care. She once said, "There is no escaping the truth, and sometimes the truth is the only light in the darkness." Her bravery broke barriers, offering a rare glimpse into the reality behind the Hollywood facade. She paved the way for future generations to be open about mental health struggles and seek support without shame. Jean Tierney passed away on November 6, 1991, but her legacy endures through her courage and her unforgettable performances. Number 2. Fernando Valenzuela, the pitching prodigy. Fernando Valenzuela, born on November 1, 1960, was the heartbeat of Fernandomania, the phenomenon that swept baseball in the early 80s. He became a legend for his talent, his determination, and his unwavering pride in his roots. His journey from a small village in Mexico to the heights of Major League Baseball inspired countless fans, especially within the Latino community, and his name became synonymous with resilience and hope. Valenzuela's career is marked by extraordinary feats, including winning Rookie of the Year and the Cy Young Award in the same season. His unorthodox pitching style captivated audiences, and his success broke barriers, proving that talent and hard work could transcend race and borders. "Baseball doesn't care about where you come from," he once said. "All that matters is the game." This sentiment encapsulated his journey, a journey that inspired millions. At home, Fernando's wife, Linda Burgos, was his grounding force, his quiet supporter. Friends of the family described Linda as the one who helped him stay connected to his roots and values, even amid the roaring crowds. Together, they raised a family that reflected the humility and strength Fernando carried with him from his hometown. For Fernando, family was the quiet anchor amid the noise of fame. As one of the first Mexican players to reach such heights in the U.S., Fernando faced racial discrimination and cultural challenges. Some critics reduced his success to a novelty, a fleeting phenomenon. But Fernando's skill and dedication silenced those doubts, and he became a symbol of pride and resilience in the Latino community. His legacy paved the way for future Latino players, forever changing the game of baseball. Fernando Valenzuela passed away on October 22, 2024, leaving behind a legacy of pride and resilience that transcended the baseball field. Number 1. Taica Nelson, the sister behind the legend. Finally, we arrive at Taica Nelson, born on May 18, 1960. Known primarily as Prince's sister, Tyka was a musician with a voice all her own. Her life was one of resilience, finding her identity in the shadow of her brother's fame while also fighting personal battles. For Tyka, music was more than just art. It was her way of speaking to a world that didn't always listen. Tyka's music was filled with raw honesty, echoing her journey through hardship, addiction, and the search for purpose. Songs like Royal Blue captured the bittersweet essence of her life, a life marked by both shadows and light. "We were both born to stand out, but he was the one meant to shine," she once said of her brother. Even so, Tyka found her own voice, a voice that spoke to those who understood struggle, resilience, and faith. Her relationship with Prince was complex. Although they often walked separate paths, their bond was undeniable. Tyka's personal battles brought her closer to her faith, a source of strength that helped her find peace and purpose. She raised her children with love and integrity, striving to be the role model she herself needed growing up. After Prince's death, Tyka faced public scrutiny, particularly during legal battles over his estate. While she kept her thoughts private, she once said, "I just want peace for him and for us." Her resilience and quiet strength were evident in every action, a testament to her love for her brother and her determination to live life on her own terms. Taica Nelson passed away on November 4, 2024, leaving a powerful legacy of resilience and strength through her music. These icons each remind us that true greatness isn't just about fame, it's about resilience, courage, and the will to keep going. They faced life's struggles with grace and left behind legacies that continue to inspire. As we remember these legends, we remember that there is beauty in both triumph and struggle. And while they may no longer be with us, their stories will live on, forever embedded in our hearts.